My name is Justin Fuller. I'm giving a presentation to show that I have at least, I can only find 4 people at the present time. These are my 4 people. Alright, you're reading the newspaper and you find out that you read an article saying that again there's another drinking and driving accident. And come to find out they're under a second or third offense, and they're still legally able to obtain their driver's license. I would like to cover how lenient our drinking and driving laws are in the United States, as opposed to other countries. I'm hoping after I show you this, how weak our drinking and driving laws are, and we consider pushing stricter laws to be passed on this matter. At the present, our drinking and driving laws are very lenient. Like I said before, drinking and driving is among the top causes of accidents on our nation roadways. It also is the leading cause of deaths among males 21 to 25 and females 21 to 23, according to a 2010 survey given by Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. On an average weeknight, 1 in 13 drivers on the nation's roadways are under the influence between the hours of 10 p.m. and 1 a.m., and 1 in 7 between 10 a.m. and 6 a.m. Do you know in some states they may be back out on the road within a couple of weeks or even days? On average, most first offenders get their full driving privileges back within 6 months. Even with that, most are able to get a restricted license in order to commute back and forth from work and make essential errands. Even though on their second offense, this can be made available to them through the courts. Are our current laws enough to stop drinking and driving? Apparently not, if we have second and even third offenses. We have acknowledged that drinking and driving is a problem within the United States. If you really think about it, how many of these are second offenders? According to a survey conducted by Knox, Tennessee Sheriff's Department and a local news station department, there were 16,894 arrests made in 2011, of which 3,716 were for repeat offenders. Like a lot of people, I have lost someone to another's poor choice to drink and drive. My uncle was hit head on and was killed instantly. The other driver amazingly walked away with only minor scratches and bruises. Later that year, this gentleman was only given probation and allowed to continue to spend time with his family until a year later, when he was involved in yet another head-on collision, killing yet again. This time, not only did he perish in the accident, he took out a family of 4. This to me just screams that our nation's current drinking and driving laws are not enough as it stands. Making our drinking and driving laws more stringent would deter more people from making the decision to get behind the wheel after drinking. Here are a couple examples from other countries. One main country I'd like to rely heavily on is Japan. The first thing I'd like to point out that their blood alcohol content for being underneath the influence is 0.03. This is a whole 0.05 less than ours. In Japan, this also covers our cold medicine. If caught under the influence, you automatically lose your car, maybe sentenced to 5 years in jail or a $30,000 fine, or depending upon the severity of the offense, both. If an injury or fatality is involved, not only does the offender automatically do hard time, but the punishment's also handed off to the supplier of the substance and the family. The party that provided the substance, whether it's medications or alcohol, is held responsible, and not only will they be held liable, but also receive the same sentence as the offender, along with the offender's family, provided the substance will be ordered by the court to make arrangements to compensate the injured family until they are able to go back to work or the rest of their life. Some examples of other countries: France, you'd automatically lose your car. It would be sold and the funds would be used to pay for the court costs to prosecute you. 3-year loss of your license and possibly $1,000 fine or a year in jail or both. Sweden, the BAC of a blood alcohol content of 0.02 result in fines based upon how much you have in the bank, possible loss of your cars to be sold off, and to cover the cost of alcohol treatment ordered by the courts. Granted, some of these laws may seem stringent, but killing someone does not seem to have an effect on the U.S. citizens. One thing that bothers me the most about this whole deal is the fact that no one really thinks there's a problem until the major loss of life. Even better yet, the carload full of kids that dies in an alcohol-related incident. This should not take the loss of life to be a constant reminder that something needs to be done about this. There are 32,000 more alcohol-related deaths in a year. In a year, we need to change this. So to recover my points, alcohol laws in the United States are more stringent, and we need to do something to change this. Thank you and have a good day. My name is Justin Fuller.